Hi everyone, I'm Riven. I'm a Service Delivery Officer at the profession's independent charity Pharmacist Support. Thank you so much to the GPhC for inviting us today to give you a brief overview of the support you can access while waiting for your results, after receiving them and beyond. Now, Pharmacist Support, in addition to the very moving stories we've heard today, we've been reading about and speaking directly with trainees who've been affected by the recent assessment, and we know it's been a very difficult time for some of you, and we want you to know that Pharmacist Support is here to help with any issues that may affect your well-being at any stage of your career. And we'd like to talk to you about ways today, very briefly, but the ways in which you can support yourself and how we can support you. So I appreciate we don't have lots of time today, and I'm guessing some of you may know lots about us, or others not so lots, or maybe some of you haven't heard of us at all. So I wanted to give you the briefest history of Pharmacist Support. We were established by the Royal Pharmaceutical Society of Great Britain back in 1841. So we've spent over 180 years supporting our service users through difficult times. We're now an independent charity, and the support services we provide are currently for pharmacists, pharmacy students, and trainees, and we also provide wellbeing information and resources for all the pharmacy team. So in response to need and with a focus on wellbeing to help alleviate the stresses and pressures faced over the years, we've established a range of free and confidential support services that are available to you throughout your pharmacy career. So our services include an information and inquiry service, specialist advice in the areas of debt, benefits and employment law. We can also consider applications for financial assistance. For example, this could be to help with unexpected financial difficulty during a training placement or after having applied for and waiting to sit the assessment. And we can also consider applications from registered pharmacists who are experiencing financial difficulty to help with essential ongoing expenditure or one-off costs. We also have our Wardley Wellbeing Service, which consists of a range of workshops, which covers topics such as stress management and building resilience, assertiveness, time management. Whereas before you had to be invited to one of these workshops to be able to attend, you can now access them for free online by signing up to our Wellbeing Learning platform on our website. And I will let you know very shortly about our counselling and peer support services. But I do just want to highlight some of our online information and resources that you may find helpful. So on the screen, you can see a selection of the resources available on our website. These include learning modules, web pages on a big range of topics with a big focus on managing your well-being, including videos, principal posters and resources, along with stories of others in the profession who have kindly shared their stories of struggles, learnings and coping mechanisms. So I do encourage you all to check them out on our website if you can. And the GPhC kindly have agreed to email attendees with links we've provided to some of the information and resources we think you may find helpful. So we have a whole section of our website dedicated to trainee information, and this includes a range of assessment-related web pages. For example, we have pages on what to do when you receive your results and a page on guidance and support from other organisations. For anyone who will be sitting the assessment again, we have pages on coping with assessment stress and support during the registration assessment. Now, I appreciate results day will be here pretty soon, but you still may find it useful to look at our awaiting assessment results page. This goes through some strategies that can help you whilst you're waiting for your results. This includes information on acknowledging that it's in the past, catastrophizing, using mindfulness to help manage how you feel, sleep, sharing the worry, and it speaks about the benefits of talking therapies. Now, if you don't get the results you hope for, we even have an online resource that helps you use cognitive behaviour therapy to help you cope with any difficult feelings and helps you take positive steps forward. You may be a trainee who passes, and of course there's lots of information on our website for registered pharmacists, which may be useful in your early years of practice and beyond. Now, of course, many trainees can experience anxiety in relation to preparing for, sitting and waiting for the results of the assessment. And without finding ways of managing anxiety symptoms, the symptoms can be really, really tough. And there are scientifically proven techniques that can help you better manage these feelings. And I think for many trainees would be useful at any time around this period, but particularly now with obviously the additional feelings of anxiety that some trainees would very understandably have experienced. Our wellbeing manager, Melissa, who is a qualified counsellor, has created a brilliant short video that can help with anxiety. It's on our YouTube channel. And again, you'll be emailed a link to this along with a video on specific breathing techniques that again are scientifically proven to help you cope and manage those symptoms of anxiety. So as mentioned, I did want to talk about counselling and peer support. Now, we understand that for some trainees, leading up into and during the assessment will be very challenging and stressful, but we know this year especially some trainees have had a very, very difficult time. Self-help support, such as some of the information and resources we've been through and that we'll be sending out, has made a big difference for many people. However, if you're finding at any stage you're experiencing feelings that are impacting your mental health or well-being, please know that you don't have to cope alone. Talking things through can make a big difference, and we have services that can help. So we have a peer support service, and it's called Listening Friends, and it's staffed by volunteer pharmacists. And for students, trainees and pharmacists, our Listening Friends service offers you the choice for speaking in confidence and anonymously to one of our trained volunteer pharmacists. The peer support provides you with the opportunity to talk about any of the stresses or pressures studying, training, or working in pharmacy may be causing you. Our volunteers don't provide advice, but they recognise the pressures of pharmacy practice and will offer you the time and space to talk through these issues to try and find clarity. So if that's something that you're interested in, do get in touch. And in 2021, we introduced a new counselling service that provides direct psychological support for those who may be experiencing things such as anxiety, depression, a change in circumstances that causes distress, or other psychological issues. We can offer, again, students, trainees and pharmacists up to 12 sessions completely free of charge. It's really easy to access this as well. You actually just visit our website and can complete a self-referral form. So do again remember these services are still available when you qualify as a pharmacist. We know the early years of practice can be such an exciting, enjoyable and really rewarding time, but also pose considerable challenges that can impact on a pharmacist's well-being. As mentioned, pharmacist support services are available throughout your pharmacy career and even in retirement. Our services aren't to replace the support of your GP, so do remember that this is an option if you have concerns about your mental health. And there may be some trainees who have unfortunately been so affected by issues relating to the assessment or other things in their life that they need to access crisis support. For example, they may be experiencing thoughts of harming themselves or suicide. As we can't provide emergency support, it's really important that you access the appropriate help if you are experiencing a mental health crisis. Just telling someone how you feel can make a really big difference, whether that's family, friends, a health professional, a local NHS urgent mental health helpline, or NHS 111. If you just need to talk any time of the day or night, you can call 116 123 to talk to the Samaritans. If you prefer texting, you can text SHOUT to 85258 to contact the SHOUT crisis text line. If you have ever seriously harmed yourself, call 99 for an ambulance or go straight to A&E. If you're experiencing a mental health emergency, you can get help via A&E or by contacting your GP for an emergency appointment. If you think you may act on suicidal feelings, immediately contact emergency services or a helpline listed on the NHS website, and we will include a link to this webpage in the email that you're sent after this event. As explained, you can find lots of information on our website and also via our social media channels. Should you need to speak to someone about any issues you may be struggling with, you can contact us Monday to Friday, 9 AM to 5 PM via email or phone. Contact details are on there, but we'll have links to our trainee and digital information packs and the website and the email. So, you can get our contact details through there as well. And I would also encourage you to sign up to receive our e-news if you can, because through these communications, you'll receive details on our latest service developments and activities including our Now Wellbeing campaigns, useful wellbeing tips and resources, and you can also hear about ways you can get involved with and support the charity if that's something that you're interested in. So I just want to say thank you so much for listening today, and I and all of us at Pharmacist Support wish you the very best over the next few days and beyond. So I'll say take care and bye for now, and hand you back to Duncan.
Thank you, Riven. Pharmacist Support do fantastic work, so we're very grateful to you for all that you do and the work that you're doing to help our candidates.